First of all, I would like to thank Fatapsi for arranging this particular event. Particularly, I would like to thank Mr. Modi for this. So I'll straight get into why we are here for. As John mentioned, I am the Select USA lead here, and so I handle Select USA portfolio, which is fairly a new program. It was started in 2011, so pretty much we would like to call ourselves a startup in more ways than one, because we started off as a small team, and now we are bigger, better, and stronger, and in a position to help investors in the way they want us to help. So a little bit about Select USA. So Select USA is a federal level program. This was started in 2011. And one of the core missions or the core objective of Select USA is to help companies to expand and set up their office in the United States. So that is our core mission. And every single day, that's my only objective, to help companies to set up their shop in the US. Now, being a federal level program, people might wonder, this might be a very high level program which might not be accessible to each and every investor. But let me tell you and let me assure you on that this program is open across all industries. There's no industry specific approach we have, and it does not have a minimum cap of investment. So small, medium-sized startup, each and every company is welcome to use this program. And we provide the same level of assistance irrespective of the industry they are in, the size of investment they are looking at. We are there to help. We are there on standby to help them. And if you really look at the program, the way we have designed it, it pretty much acts as a single stop, a single window for any queries related to investment, starting from where do I start my business, what are the opportunities available, till the time where you set up your office, hire people there, start your business operation. We are there pretty much through the entire investment life cycle, starting from research to setting up of your office. So we pretty much act as a one-stop shop for anything related to business inquiries and setting up of business in the US. So we started off in 2011, and like I mentioned, we've become much stronger and better. And the result is purely because the United States is one of the largest recipient of foreign direct investment, when it comes to attracting foreign direct investment into the United States. And there is a reason why the United States is always topped when it comes to investment, when it comes to inward investments. One of the primary factors that makes United States a very lucrative market is their regulatory environment. The regulatory environment is strong, secure, and it gives confidence in investors to look at the market in a very strong way. And that is perhaps one of the reasons why US is always ranked number one in terms of foreign direct investment. And the best part about this is, like I mentioned, irrespective of where you're coming from, what industry you are from, or what size of investment, you're treated in a very equitable and a fair manner. We would treat you just the way we would treat any other domestic firm. And talking a little bit about the regulatory environment, I've been doing investment counseling for quite some time now. And when I meet investors and ask them, what's your concern about a particular market, they say it's not really about the changes that happens there. It's about the predictability. When an environment becomes unpredictable, businesses are in doubt. They're not sure whether to go right, left. They don't know what to do. What's the best part about operating in US is the fact that it is a very predictable environment. You can predict the changes that's going to happen. To quote you in a simple example, if you remember the FATCA regulation or the BASE regulation, this started off in 2011, but the real effect came in only 2013. So it gave ample amount of time for investors, companies to become compliant with the changes and then operate without any disruptions. So that is the best part. So what I've realized is companies are really not looking for an answer as a yes. They don't mind taking no as an answer, but they want an answer. And here we are to provide you answers. Right from how do I start a business, where do I start it, what are the rules and regulations. So we are there at pretty much at every point for you to reach us out and successfully set up your shop there. And if you look at if you look at any of the ranking, the United States is consistently ranked among the top in terms of ease of doing business, in terms of investors' confidence, in terms of being a very attractive destination for foreign investments. So it's consistently there, and there is a reason for why it is there. And like I mentioned, the regulatory system, the market that you have, the kind of support that you get, these are some of the critical factors that makes United States market a very attractive destination for investors to look at. Now, I mean, there are hundreds of reasons why really there is, you need to look at United States as a very attractive destination. I would really pick on a couple of them here. First and foremost, for any business to look at a new market is primarily because they see there is a need for their product or service. They have to have market, they have to have consumers to buy their product and service. And in that context, the United States has the largest consumer base, 320 million consumers. And now add to that the neighboring economies like Mexico and Canada, which gives you access of 450 million consumers, right there. So this is something that investors should really look up to and say, okay, this is a market that I need to really focus on. Secondly, speaking about how companies are really moving forward in terms of getting competitive advantage, how are they surpassing their rivals here? That's one of the strategies that companies use predominantly is use of technology. The availability of technology in the United States is best to none. So I've had companies, who have purely come to the United States just because they get the best technology possible. And, they want to spread it through the entire organization. They have multiple units around the world and they want to use the latest technology and make sure that each and every branch of theirs is using the best technology possible. So that is another reason why United States is up there in terms of access to technology. Next, speaking about the labor, the talent pool, the availability of skilled manpower, that is again something. We have world-class universities, we have abundant supply of skilled labor. And let me tell you here that this is available at a very, very competitive price when you compare it with some of the economies, some of the developed economies in Europe. We are very, very competitive when it comes to, the cost of labor. Next, again, talking, I can go on and on about, why a business should really look at United States as a top destination. Let me give you another example. So we have 19 free trade agreements that's in place. So that means you as a business operating from the US have access to 19 other markets. So I'll pick on a couple of them that really stand out here. One is the NAFTA, which is the North American Free Trade Agreement. So it's a trilateral agreement between United States, Mexico, and Canada. And cumulatively, it gives an access of, like I mentioned, 450 million consumers. So even if you look at a fraction of that number, you're already looking at a huge market to serve. And that is something that companies should look forward to in terms of not only accessing the US market, but accessing the neighboring economies by purely becoming a US company. And the next is the CAFTA, which is Central American Free Trade Agreement. Again, this gives you access to the Central American region. And if you really look at the other countries, those are the countries that are again, doing well. Companies want to start off, expanding there. But that can happen, you being in the US, very easily. The free trade agreement gives you access to all the other markets, which you can really expand.